bikes?
Cheese.
Stroopwafels.
I don't know the name.
Flowers.
Tulips.
Wooden shoes. Amsterdam.
Windmills.
Cultural diversity.
I guess they're speaking a lot more English than other countries or other people of other countries.
They grow up with it.
They grow up with it. Location. Well, Breda itself is a rather small city, although I was really surprised by what you can actually do there. Hope you guys as well. Like, I thought it's going to be a lot more boring here, which it isn't. Also because it's actually connected right in the center of the Benelux region. So you're in big cities like Antwerp in not even 1 hour, Amsterdam 45 minutes,
Rotterdam
30 minutes. Just hop on a train and you go
Yeah.
around in Europe. That's actually really easy and feasible.
The things which really surprise me, there's so many bikes here, like it's insane. There are bikes everywhere.
Your bicycle in the Netherlands, when you're a student here in Breda or anywhere else in the Netherlands, like your bike is the most valuable but yet least taken care of device you have at the same time. It's like, it's so crazy. Like, it's like you throw it around, you have a flat tire, it's broken. But if you don't have a bike, you're screwed.
Lost.
At the first day, you're like in this one classroom and everybody's new and everybody's from somewhere else. And you have no idea where they're from, what they do, what they want to do. And that moment was just so amazing because you sit in this super internationally oriented room and you talk to someone from Latvia and the next one is from Spain and the next one from Norway. And then you think, okay, those are my classmates. Awesome.
The Netherlands are a pretty liberal country and culture. And it's just a lot more informal with the teachers. For example, you can just address them by their first names easily and also the other way around, which is definitely different than what I used to experience in Germany.
Yeah, exactly, because you do actually need to get used to that. Come from the industry, they try to get you as much as industry knowledge in.
Yeah.
Because everybody can read.
That's what it boils down at the end, right?
Everybody can read a book, you know, but those guys actually worked in the industry for 10, 15, 20 years and then they come back and they tell you, okay, if you do it like it's said in this book, you'll be bankrupt after 2 weeks. So, okay, nice. If you, for example, need an internship in your field, then you just approach them and say, hey, like I had it this way. I said, hey, I would like to do an internship at that and that company. And then he said, oh, hey, I actually worked with this one guy in a
we have
in a
exactly
project.
The same
so let me give you his LinkedIn or his email address and just send him that you got his data from me. And I sent this email with my application letter and not even 2 days later I had an internship place, which is amazing.
Well, we have like a lot of company which are coming to the school, watch how we work.
I'm surprised by this because it's a state school, it's not a private university, and I have the feeling that the network around is impressive. It's just massive.
Yeah, I didn't
expect that at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I mean, I personally think that always people make the place. So at the beginning I thought, okay, you're gonna sit for 4 years, or about 4 years in a very small provincial Dutch town. And then it turns out that I met so many cool people here that it's actually, well, probably the best time of my life so far. And that is actually what makes it. It's not the thing that is provided or what is so good about the school, because every school has good and bad parts. But it's not that. It's the surrounding. It's the people.
Atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
The atmosphere, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely that. That's the best. The Dutch language also some kind of
Mix.
funny, I must say.
I have an opinion about that.
I
I
mean,
think they speak like cats with the hair in the throat.
What do they do? With like, if you have a hair in the throat?
it's the sound.
I'm actually wondering, after like one day talking Dutch, do you have like, you have to take, you know, the pills for the
For your
throat?
throat.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably this is the most sold thing in Netherlands.
wooden shoes. There are no wooden shoes. I've not seen wooden shoes so far, and I'm 2 years here. So where are the goddamn wooden shoes?
I also don't think you guys are so fond of cheese. I mean, I hear all the
Oh,
time.
there they are. Oh, we found them actually. They are the wooden shoes.
Oh.
You see? Awesome. They're on everything,
And they're
but
the
we've never
ones
seen them in real life.
In Amsterdam, in the center, you know.
Yeah, okay. At the cheese store.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Where the tourists go. You come here and there is electro beats everywhere. The radios play music. It's amazing. You could just start dancing in your car, and you don't really have that in other countries, I think.
Yeah,
Not
you're right.
like that. This electric music culture, and also all the festivals that pop up.
Yeah.
The moment the sun comes out, there's a festival
This
everywhere.
is the thing, because all the DJs are from Breda or
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Netherlands.
True,
so-
they are from here,
I mean,
and they actually like that a lot.
I felt so cool when I heard the first time that the city where I'm studying in the Netherlands, Hardwell is from there, DJ Tiesto is from
Tiesto.
there, and like plenty of other DJs, and that was like a really cool feeling.
Yeah, and then you go to the local Albert Heijn supermarket and you're standing next to them buying tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, or you
It's rather fun,
you,
isn't
you
it?
heard about like one of the famous DJs, like where the Hardwell also on, just recently played at the Facey of NHTV, like the school party they have here every 3 months, and like just like randomly like show up and was like doing some disc jockeying there in front of everyone. You just
Yeah,
what? I
for
saw Hardwell without paying anything. Like
Yeah.
industry experience than actually just theoretical, like hitting the book
Yeah.
and studying
And also
hard.
this what you said with yeah, but they're actually leaving now and they might go to the industry again. Well,
Neither
either
they-
they
they
either
are.
they or they are already gone. So this thing, when they come from the industry, then they have their contacts, and when they leave again, then they
Yeah.
anyways have their
and
contacts.
during actually,
which means
because
like,
some of them still work while they're teaching. They do
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
like
So
a part-time
if you
teaching job
for
and-
example need an internship in your field, then you just approach them and say, hey, like I had it this way. I said, hey, I would like to do an internship at that and that company, and then he said, oh, hey, I actually worked with this one guy in a
Yeah, we have
in a
exactly
project.
the same
So let me
thing.
give you his LinkedIn or his email address and just send him that you got his data from me. And I sent this email with my application letter, and not even 2 days later, I had an internship place, which is amazing. Because I also sent the same company just on their normal email address, like info@companyname.com, that I would like to apply for an internship, and I got the outcome, yeah, we don't have internships. I got my accommodation for this in this beautiful city via the university. Actually, they have a website where especially international students can log into, and they can choose out of the best rooms. They don't have to if they want to find something themselves, but it's really convenient, and you have for sure a room for the first year, and then you anyways make so many contacts that you, yeah, will end up in another flat or housing or whatever. Because you put in those projects. I guess you guys as well. Like,
yeah, project word is
Um,
a big word here.
yeah, so you are in your project group and you get a real assignment. mostly even for real customers, for real clients out of the market, and you need to perform in it, and you actually don't know how to, because you have some theoretic knowledge, but you actually need to develop a whole end product yourself. Like, you have your coach who tells you, okay, this is good and this is total bullshit, so go for the other one. But you do not really, like, there's nothing that tells you, okay, this is how it should be done, but it is, okay, this is the problem, find a solution. So you have to develop a lot, and you do, I would say.